Welcome to AlphaCars and Motorcycles. Today we've been having our open house cars and coffee style event, and we've got Dakota here. He has a very special Honda that he wanted to share with us. Dakota, thanks for coming to the event. How has it been so far?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's always great here to be at AlphaCars. More than hospitable, more than any other cars and coffee in the New England area. There's plenty of borscht and hot dogs and hamburgers to go around.
Thank you.
And
Thanks for the kind words.
it's a great event. Here I have a 1991 Honda CBR250RR. It's an MC22. We never got these in the United States. Right at the time in the 90s, we had single-cylinder and two-cylinder 250s as beginner bikes. And in Japan, they had particular rules that prevented the average person from going out and getting a 600 or a liter bike, the flagships of the time. And so this was born. It's a 250cc four-cylinder that revs to 20,000 RPM, makes about 50 horsepower and about 19 foot-pounds of torque. This particular bike came in from New Zealand about 4 weeks ago. And it came out of the crate just like this. I did an oil change and made sure the tires are full and put a battery in it, and have been riding it since.
So how'd you find it in New Zealand?
Well, there's a very popular Fortnite video that popularized these bikes. And I was just kind of going on the internet trying to go to various companies to purchase one. And I ended up just saying, well, what if I just go on Facebook Marketplace in New Zealand and see what's there, or Australia? And fortunately, there was a very nice individual over there who was willing to let a stranger send them like $3,000 and go drop it off at the port of Auckland. And then about 3 months later, it showed up. And it's just been an absolute fantastic bike.
Yeah, so you said you did an oil change. What else? Have you done anything else to it, or that's kind of it?
That's it.
Wow.
That's it. It's going to get a more thorough service at some point, where the point is to clean them up and have them look a little nicer. But at the moment, it's riding season in New England, and it was hard not to say no to that.
Yeah, how long have you ridden it so far? Have you had it out on any good rides?
Yeah, I've put about 500 kilometers on it.
Okay.
It's a super sport style bike, so it's not terribly
not for long
comfortable.
trips.
Right. You're about an hour, and then after that, it's a little uncomfortable.
Yeah. You said you could start it for us.
Absolutely.
That'd be amazing.
Absolutely.
And you said it only weighs 300 pounds?
Yep, it's about 300 to 350 pounds.
Yeah.
All right. So it idles at about 1,000 RPM, and to the average person, you would never know. But the tachometer goes up to 20,000 RPM. It's got a red line of 19,000, and it really doesn't make any power until about 8,000 RPM.
Okay.
So we can give it a rev here.
Awesome.
Very cool.
Now, I don't think we've ever heard 19,000 RPM.
You might not ever hear it on a lot of bikes.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you're riding a MotoGP bike or riding in a Formula One car.
Yeah.
And it's really, truly something special.
Well, thanks for sharing that with us. This bike immediately caught my eye. I was talking to you. You reminded me of that Fortnite video I had watched years ago. And then all the memories kind of came back of how special, this bike is.
Absolutely.
But Dakota, thanks for bringing it. Thanks for coming. We hope to see you again.
No problem. Thank you guys very much.
Yeah.